Hey, this is Ed Logan with 12 Reacts, where we watch police pursuits and we analyze them and just enjoy ourselves and have a good time. Hey, today we're going to be watching a police pursuit, and this is going to be in eastern Kentucky, kind of like the southeastern Kentucky. And anyway, this is going to be a mountain pursuit. I know a lot of times we see Georgia, Florida, all these highways, and a lot of times, especially here in Kentucky, pursuits do happen in the mountains on little tight windy roads. So I figure we give you that experience tonight. This is going to be a place in Clay County, Kentucky. It's in the Post 11 Post District. This is what we call the post areas in which the state police patrols. But anyway, you're gonna enjoy watching this video. Listen. Rural people are some of the nicest people that you can run across, some of the most respectful people that you can run across. And clearly you're going to see at the end of this pursuit just how nice this guy, he really is. He's apologizing and everything, but you got to love it, just the way that some of these people are. But again, we're going to go ahead and watch this. Something I want you to pay attention to. I want you to pay attention to the small road to just branch and fork off. But also I want you to pay attention to the car that's being chased. Listen to it. Now you may be thinking you're listening to something in the police car, but no, you're listening to the car on the outside. So just watch this. Okay, so he's getting ready to light him up here shortly. But look at these roads. Pay attention to how they have to drive on these roads. Sometimes you have to drive in the center of them because there's no sidelines. All right, so just watch this. It's going to be pretty good. Wow. Wow.
Jackson County on Baldwin. advised?
Just turn left on Boston Bridge, just back to Control Street. Take 15, lead car up to I got the good myself. Now we got him on 730 headquarters at the county now.
That's amazing.
We're getting back on the Dodge Caliber.
Yeah, well, we just turned left onto Robinson Street. haven't gone to the other, you know.
It's about half a mile.
10-4. I think we're close enough. I want to start another one.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Don't move! Who else is in the car?
Nobody, sir. Nobody. I'll quit.
Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
Sorry about that, boys. We'll just old car now and stuff here, boy.
What's your name?
John.
John what?
Brumley.
John Brumley. We chased you a month ago. I don't know where we're at.
Next to Bridge Branch.
Hang on, just a second. Where we're at?
Next to Bridge
All right. I think that was enough. Okay. It's amazing when the person that you are chasing has to tell you where you are. You know, when you're policing out in the rural areas, and definitely when you're up in the mountains in the state of Kentucky and people turn off on roads. I mean, there's some roads that troopers haven't even been on before. And, you know, the thing about the Kentucky State Police is they provide policing for the areas that do not have police. So if there is no sheriff's department in that place, or if there is no area out in the rural parts, that's the provisions that the state police provides. They provide for those areas. So anyway, there's so many areas up in the mountains that you can go get lost in. As you were listening to them talk, they were talking about, you know, they're not sure how close they were to the county line. It should be coming up. You know, when you're on those back roads and you've never been on them before, you literally just don't know where you are. So the guy that they're chasing is having to tell them where they are. You know, as a trooper, you're covering so many areas. You may be covering 2-3 counties. You know, I worked Post 12 out of Frankfurt Post. And, you know, I used to work, I think it was like 9 counties that Frankfurt covers, if I remember correctly. But at nighttime, sometimes I was the only one out in that county. So, you know, you are going to go work counties. You have a primary county that you normally work. But then at nighttime, when all the other troopers have gone in, you may be the only one out and you have to figure out those areas. So it's just amazing. How about this? How about the roads? What's the wrong side of the road? When you're in a pursuit on those kind of roads, can you say he's driving down the wrong lane? No. You better know those roads when you're in a pursuit on those vehicles. And the people who get in a pursuit on those roads, the cars that are fleeing, you better know those roads as well. Because at any moment, as you saw, there's no guardrails, and you don't even know what's on the side of that road. You don't know how, whether it's a small hill or whether you're going to roll off of a mountain. So, you know, there's different kind of dangers to doing mountain pursuits. It really is. And people don't think about it because, you know, you don't see a lot of mountain pursuits, but they pose dangers within themselves. All right, here's the other one, the car sounds. It almost sounded like there was a cow mooing during that chase. I don't know if it was having transmission problems and it wouldn't switch out of gear. But as you heard them getting on it, and sometimes it would switch gears and sometimes it wouldn't. You know, sometimes when you go back and look, it's quite funny when you hear those types of sounds. All right. Again, you have to know the road when you are an officer in those areas. People are very polite. I do appreciate the rural people. When I started working in the city and I found how, compared to the country, how disrespectful people were inside of the city towards police officer, it was a real wake-up call for me after 11 years of doing country policing on the state police. And then when I went into the city, it was a total eye-opener. And it really did make you appreciate those people who lived out in the country, because in Kentucky, they called you the big law. If you was a state trooper, that was your name, Big Law. So, I remember those days, and I do remember these kind of pursuits on back roads like that. So, hey, I hope you all got something out of this. Hope it was a little lighthearted. As you saw, he apologized to the trooper, said he was sorry. That's just how kind-hearted it is that after you had to chase him. All right, so, hey, I'll see you all on the next video. Hey, just tell me what you think about the video, what you think about a country pursuit. Would you rather have a pursuit in the city, or would you rather have a pursuit or be pursued in the country? All right. Hey, I'll see you all on the next one. All right. Bye-bye.